I'm just going to kick this off because I don't have a lot of time. But I am, for anyone who was here for the last stream that I did, Lies of P's DLC came out. I played it immediately. I loved it, but I missed one achievement, which means that I went from having all the achievements in the base game to having all but one of the achievements, including the DLC. So that means that I have to replay, maybe not the whole game, but I need to at least play through chapter 5 to get to the DLC, to be able to play the DLC again to get to the the achievement that I need to get. So just hang out and watch me play Lies of P for the 4th time. That's it. That's it. No more than that. So let's kick it off with Lies of P. I only have like 45 minutes, and I realized that if I am not diligent about doing this, I'm never going to do it. So we're going to do it. Last time I got through the first 2 bosses. I believe, let's see, I got to... Yeah, we got through Vanini Works. So we're just gonna keep rocking and rolling. I don't know if this will be a good humanity playthrough or what. You get humanity the more you do stuff in this game, as like a good boy. But I might not do every single thing that needs to be done as a good boy. So we'll see. So we had a boss fight in here, a second boss. But we're just gonna keep rocking and rolling. Happy Monday. Start of the week. Everyone's favorite time. Start of the week, baby. Come on. What is this? Amateur hour? Also, the last time we were trying not to go after every single item that we find on the ground, but I was doing it anyway. Sorry, dog. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There we go. Random question, do you still have merch to sell? I don't think I ever had merch to sell. So. Yeah, I don't think I've ever... I mean, Funhouse had merch, but I never got any money from any of that, so... Embarrassing. Hello, James. Looking hunk. I've never heard someone describe someone as looking hunk before. Hunky. You can look hunky, but looking hunk, that's... Interesting. I remember going through these hallways and feeling so nervous about them. Come on, dog. Firebomb in my ass? Firebomb your ass. Whoa. How was everyone's weekend? Let me know. Oh, great. We got the big pipe. I have a lot of those big pipes, so none of this stuff that I'm picking up really matters. Grab this. Oh, nice try. want that. We want that because we want to be able to upgrade some of these weapons. Like this one right here. Oh, high five, baby. Come on. What's your deal? No. James, when are you wrestling again? Right now I have a match, I believe, for the 11th of this month. No, next month. The 11th of this month is already passed. July. This guy's tough. There you go. There you go. Right now we're headed to the church. Oh, Volcor, that's quite a username you got there, bud. And the icon.
These bodies, could they be from Moonlight Town?
Probably.
Whoa, did puppets do this?
A little dramatic, don't you think? Shortcut. Crafted the fucking thing. Thank you. Sorry guys, I don't have time to fight all of you. I need to go into that room that's a trap. Jerk. Where are you running to? I don't need any of this stuff. I'm getting sawtooth wheels. Hey, if you want to see a probably more entertaining playthrough of this, Andy Cortez, the Nitro Rifle himself, is also playing through Lies of P. Try and lock my ass in there. Oh, hi, Stalker.
Do you want to go up, child?
Yes, please.
I'm sorry, but the train isn't in service anymore.
Oh, no.
The cathedral isn't the sanctuary it once was. I still don't know what happened, but I do know this. If you're determined to pass, you are you...
Well, yes, of course.
Interesting.
See? I
I
told ya.
Died when the workshop tower collapsed.
And it's not a lie, if you know the backstory.
I'm as good as dead. A sinner who I have no right...
Thank you. Thank you. I'll come back and kill you later. Alright, Jimmy, tell me about the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Pilgrim's Cable Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town, we hope your preparations for the Pilgrim's journey are well underway. Fascinating town, Moonlight, just fascinating. Back in the the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, St. Frangelico. I kid. Frangelica, wonderful saint, wonderful.
Dude, like you can track where you've been in the world.
The Bridge of Atonement.
Like you can
While
see,
you atone there, don't miss a
you can see Hotel
magnificent view of
Krat
the beautiful Krat.
or Hotel Krat back
It's
there,
been
and
my
then you can
pleasure,
see you went
friends,
from there
and
down into
enjoy
through the
rest of your journey.
thing
I've been
into
your
the
captain on
factory,
this
and then
ride,
out of the back of the factory to the valley, and now we're going up
Well,
this
not bad,
funicular.
huh? Oh, I really am good at this.
See, there's a
When in
factory over
doubt,
there.
Let Gemini be your guide.
I love the design of this
You
game.
look annoyed. What I do? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal. Something's off. Do you see that over there?
See what?
I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected. But what is that?
This is the first time we're gonna meet a different kind of enemy. Thumbnail looks perfect. Thank you. Very lazy thumbnail maker. That's Rorschach.
No idea what those things are, pal. Approach with caution.
Thank you. Hidden moonstone, don't need that, but that's okay. Thank you. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Uh-oh, he dodged it. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. Wait, did I? Okay. I think, yeah, I go in this way.
What is happening? What's their problem? Wait, their bodies are strangely altered.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you, Jiminy. Oh. Gotcha. What are you hiding over here? Something not that I need. Just one of those things. Throw barrels. Have you played DLC yet? Yub nub. Yes, I have. That's part of what we're doing here. Is I played the DLC, and I didn't get all the achievements in the DLC. So now I have to basically not replay the whole game, but I have to pray. I have to pray at this altar, and then I have to play back to unlock the DLC again, and get through the DLC, so that way I can get the achievement that I missed from the DLC. That's where I'm at. So I figured I would do one last playthrough. And normally, like I talked about it a little bit last time, streaming games, unless it's like with Elise or something, is not, because I want to experience some of the games sometime.
I beg you.
And it's can be hard to do if you're streaming and trying to talk or be funny or be entertaining in any way. So I have already played this 4 times. So. Oh, a break cartridge +2, huh?
Many substance. The gold. Can you let me know?
Thanks for the cube.
The people of ancient. He claimed. I don't. If you can help me with the gold coin tree, I'll give you.
Don't worry, I'll help you with the gold coin tree.
I'm heading to the St. Frangelico Cathedral. You can find me there if you need.
Okay, see you there. Bye, baby. Hey, who's ready for the new episode of Answer for It? That goes live on all podcast platforms tomorrow. First time you play, you don't get to read these subtitles. So that you don't know, you just see like this shit going down and you don't understand the context of it the first time you play through it. But the second time you play through it, you get more context and you're like, oh, they're fighting each other. And then you hear the king saying, protect the humans. So in a way, the puppets are helping. Sorry, baby. Sorry, I know you're supposed to be a tough guy. Any randomness to it, or do you know exactly what's coming? In terms of the game? No, I mean, I think I don't have the whole game memorized like a speedrunner or something like that, but I know the areas, and I feel like most of the boss patterns. Also, like, I don't think I'm gonna have an issue with any of the bosses because I'm like super overpowered for these playthroughs. So I don't think I'm gonna have any issue, but. Oh, thanks for listening to, not Mark. Thank you so much for being excited for, answer for it. And just some guy, maybe a Mark. Thank you for looking forward to it. It's the perfect listen at work. You know, no one wants to be at work. Listen at work. None of these stats mean anything anymore. Some nastiness. Uh-oh, what the hell? Oh, Lord, don't like the look of that. Let's go down into the cathedral. I think the first time I tried to jump down there, didn't work out. Yeah, as soon as I'm done streaming, I'm probably gonna maybe just get to this boss, or maybe this boss and a little beyond. I need to go export the next episode of Answer for It. Okay, so there's a bunch of people in here, I know that. Some of this stuff, man, was so, like, frustrating. Actually, this section was so frustrating the first time you do it, because there's going to be these guys that fire at you from the other side. Well, we have tools to deal with them now. A bow and arrow. Oh! Oh! You have to equip the bow and arrow. You have to equip the bow and arrow. Jeez Louise, guys, you have to equip the bow and arrow. What are you thinking? That's on you guys. What are you thinking? Gotcha. Hi, fella. Oh, between his legs. Gotcha. Oh, that's nasty. Whatever happened in there. That's bad news. Look at that guy's face in the weeds. That's not the face of someone who had a good time. What's the draw of this game over other Souls-likes? I've had Souls fatigue. I haven't played the Dark Souls, so I can't necessarily say. Oh. Can't necessarily say. I do know that I have friends who love the Souls franchise, and they have said that this game is their new favorite. so take that for what you will. But the thing that I love about it is it's very linear, right? It's probably more linear than maybe a Souls game is used to being, but the storytelling is like super straightforward, and that's one of the things I enjoy. Like, there's clearly like a strong, high quality narrative, dog, and I think that's cool. I think that there's a lot of intent in like the level design and stuff as well. And the gameplay, I would say, is somewhere, because there's less, obviously Dark Souls, I feel like there's 1,000 possible weapons, and like there's so many possibilities that it gives a lot more leeway in terms of fighting enemies and how you choose to do it. Whereas this game has like a smaller selection of weapons, but it makes the fighting style very specific. Like the goal, this bow and arrow is a DLC weapon. There's nothing that would do projectile stuff like this in the base game. It's all basically sword or spear combat, so they can like really limit the tools. And that's one of the things that I like loved about Sekiro, was you have to learn to get good at the actual sword play, and that's kind of how this game feels too. So there's like a parry mechanic that just feels very action centric. I also think like the world building is pretty awesome too. So I don't know. I mean, it entirely player preference, but hi James, looking jacked. Well, so are you. This stuff was such a headache. Watch the boulders. Which way? There you go. Ooh. Watch this. Ooh. There's a guy right there. Ow! Spanked my ass. Actually, I don't think I need to do this yet. I think there's a door there that I'll eventually unlock. But yeah, this game was the best thing that I played last year, and after essentially playing the DLC, I think it's up there with one of my favorite games all time. Such a great single player adventure. Come through. Hi, baby. You hit the wall. Keep hitting the wall. You keep hitting the wall, you can't do that. Am I forgetting how to jump? Am I stupid? Am I forgetting how to jump? What's the jump? What am I doing? I've forgotten how to jump. Ooh, 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 ooh. What am I doing? How did I forget how to jump? Oh my god. What am I... That's... Oh my god, right. L3. It's like, what am I doing? I was trying to do the
Trees.
Dark Souls. I'm fine, thanks. Thanks for your help. Damn it. That's a waste. That's a big waste of time for me, fellas. That's a big waste of time. That's fine. We're going to speed run this. We kind of have been speed running it, but we're going to speed run our speed run now. I see you hanging there. Move. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I missed the jump. Oh, please. Please, God, no. Top gun from the top. Top gun from the top. No matter the number of attempts that it takes me to do this, it will be infinitely less. I went down this ladder so many times. So many times the first time I played this game. Such a ridiculous number of times. Also, I was like inches away from the shortcut. Basically, you can turn on that elevator and then you never have to go through this whole section again. No, not any fall kills you, but from a certain height it kills you. Come on. Come on. We're gonna do the blade, huh? How about that? We ain't messing around anymore. Okay, here we go. Is there a skill tree? There is. It's your P organ, which is a terrible name for a skill tree. I'll admit that. But, yes, there's the P organ. And it is... what your skill tree is called. You can update or upgrade certain stats. There's like how many heals you get or how effective your heals are, or so you can get buffs, just all kinds of stuff like that. And then if you fill in a certain amount of the skill tree altogether, then it will give you like bigger permanent upgrades. So thank you for your chunks. P organ, yes. The Porgan. Alright, we all remember, right? Click in on the stick. That still felt close. Hey, look at us. This is where we needed to get to. Remember when I fell? We just needed to get to here. Cool. I remember, was there just a guy up here? Doesn't feel fun, does it? Why does this building have cogs? Are you really small? Or the cogs massive? It's a church? So I assume the cogs turn some sort of important part of the church, or maybe there, because there's those big balls, maybe you need the big balls to drop the... Sorry. So he's supposed to be hard. He's supposed to be a tough guy. And I think I hit up here the first time. That's why there's a ladder here, so you can literally hide from him. And now we get the elevator. What is this? Vanini. This is the thing to add stuff to the store, maybe? Krat supply box, yeah. Now we got an elevator. You can play your P organ anywhere. That's the beauty of the P organ. Well, not anywhere. It's so funny to think about how when this game was coming out, they were like, they're doing a Pinocchio Souls game where you play as Timothy Chalamet. This mini quest is another thing that I didn't get the first time. So we'll see if we can get this too. I'm gonna try and do it as complete as possible. Okay, Krat supply box is the only thing. Best to play it on the throne. I agree. I agree. Hi.
I'm surprised to see who's, well, alive.
She hasn't been sleeping. Or she's goth.
Everyone's dead.
So her whole thing is she really is crazy about the bishop.
I can't die.
She's feeling not well, but she like really loves the bishop. And so she's like, you need to like help me. You need to help me. So I'm like, alright, I'll help you. Oh. Ow. There's gonna slop. You slopping. I don't really need to kill any of you, do I? I don't think so. We're slopping though. Things are getting sloppy. There's some slop there. Scary lady. It's a really powerful weapon. Slopping everywhere. All the juice slop and slopping down. But unfortunately I died twice, so I can't play around anymore. Also, this whole mini thing I didn't do when I first... I think my resistance is high enough that I should be fine. Ooh, look at that. Okay, you're gonna ruin it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so now we go up here. We find Alidoro. Anyone play Peak? That's the... Is that the climbing game? It's funny. Is it not? It's not VR. Because I saw a clip of Ray playing it. And he was just playing it. So it's not VR, right? But it looks like it should be VR.
Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave.
This is a treasure hunter.
Oh. Oh, that's odd. Sure, I don't need to introduce you. You don't know who I am. I'm Alidoro. I'm looking for other... Do you know of a place where I can take rest?
I know a place. How about Vanini Works, which is filled with puppets? That's a
I didn't
lie.
give that place much thought. That's where the puppets are being made. But I heard no first-hand knowledge.
Go on.
Searching ahead of...
Check it out.
Since you're so helpful, I'll...
What do you got? Bunch of shit I have. Okay, thanks.
As a descendant of aristocrats, and part what I'm showing. Until then,
Cool. All right, good luck at that safe place, the factory. It's super safe. James, do you still chat with Bruce and Lawrence? Not that often. I mean, they've been doing their own thing for a very long time, so I don't chat with them that often. But I was on a group text with them, or just earlier today. So we're trying to do something. The other thing is, LA is very large. And especially Bruce has a family, and, you know, so, like, it's I think it's harder to just get away and just, like, be like, I'm gonna go across town and just hang or whatever, so. Let's see, Archbishop's diary. It's just gonna slop on me. Oh. No, it's not VR. I'm sure you could play it on VR, but it's great just to base. More fun with a mod. With more people. Interesting. So this is the Holy Mark. This is what she said she wanted. Hey James, good to see you pop up on YouTube randomly. Looking forward to maybe some content in the future. I miss Funhouse and the like. Thanks. Thanks for popping up. If you want content every single week, I do a podcast with Elise called Answer For It, and the link is in the description of this very live stream. And we're having a lot of fun doing it. So I think tomorrow is our 12th episode, which is crazy. So definitely check that out. I also do a wrestling podcast with a wrestler called Scorpio Sky and Eric Badur. So there's stuff going on. I am doing stuff, but I understand people only have so much time. And then I occasionally do a live show in and around LA. It's generally been at the Dynasty Typewriter, but yeah, I do a live show where we do comedy and trivia, and I bring in a bunch of guests from all around the place. So here you go. I got you your thing.
It's a reminder of the...
Gave her the mark. Have you played Commander? No. Magic the Gathering? I haven't. Oh, did I fuck this up? Did I? Who's down here? I haven't had a lot on my radar lately. Is IG part of it? I'm just glad you popped up on my suggestions. Oh, dog. That was not even on purpose. Have you ever played the P organ? Well, that's a personal question. I'd like you to stop harassing me. Arm of God. Clues. I did get one of those Final Fantasy VII commander decks, though. So, I haven't opened it yet. Maybe I'll do it and people can yell at me on how to play the game correctly. But, that does appeal to me. I do like, card battling games. I've been watching since you were a machinima intern. All the way through Funhouse. Love to see you on these live streams. Hope everything's going well for you. Thank you. It's a very, 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 very long time. I used to, because people used to be like, I've been watching you forever. And I'm like, what do you mean forever? How long? But now I'm like, no, it's fine. You can totally say I've been watching you for forever because it has been forever. I think it counts. Oh, this is the mark. I got the Cloud and the Sephiroth one. It was like a starter pack. So. The one based on... No, I have the Cloud and the Sephiroth one, so. Okay, so we're gonna go into another boss fight. We don't need our little star guy. Let's do it ourselves. I used to hold you in the palm of my hand. I'd say, this kid's gonna be somebody. Thank you. I remember that. I'd look up at your eyes and I'd say, I don't know. And I need to take a dump. And then I would. Right in the palm of your hand. And you'd say, oh, it's so cute and small. He's like, oh shit, he's got a DLC arm. This is like the first big corrupted boss that you fight in the game. His vision's all blurry. That suck. You think you become a monster? Maybe if you didn't have so many eyes. See ya. MTG is awesome. However, Wizards of the Coast Hasbro, combined with the current pricing model and economy, are not doing it any favors. You were definitely integral to my frontal lobe forming. I don't know about that. I think it probably, if we check it out, it's probably severely damaged because of it. Okay, so we see his face. It's a little upside down. That's fine. We'll get you to a oh, okay, licked his own eyeballs. We can get you to a doctor. We figure this out. Let's start off with a super attack. Well, I'll throw blades into his face. Do half of his health there. Thank you. Ow. 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 Bobby. I missed him. He was way over there. Oops. Not a lot of health on this guy. Chopped him up real good there. I remember the first time I fought him, I was like, ain't no way that's the amount of health he has. Let's see what you got inside. That probably felt good. You ever see like really corrupted big bad guys and then like something like they transform in their phase and you're like, that probably felt good. You know? Ooh, that's why your vision was blurry. So you do really print decks? I thought you were joking. Do you actually do that? I mean, that's great. That's. I feel like if I had a DLC, or not DLC, like a digital deck, I'd probably be more inclined for some of this. Oh. Get behind you. Still got a face back here. Sorry. Oh. What are you doing? Oh. You had diarrhea. Uh-oh. Killing blow. Sorry, baby. Cinematic death. I did give the nun back the mark, so I give it back before killing. This is the first point in the game where you see like something else is going on here. So there's something going on. They're pulling the ergo from somewhere. So what's after this? King of Puppets? I don't know if we'll be able to get through that whole... That street is so great. I love that area. No, Black Rabbit. I have to go back through Black Rabbits, right?
The stage is set.
So this, when this happened the first time, I was like, oh, okay, there's something more going on. But it felt so Devil May Cry, like a dude sitting in a magic tower in a chair and like the anime laughter. I was like, uh-oh, am I gonna like the rest of this? Turns out I did. Maybe I'll eat the ergo this time.
Go back to the old Krat. The old me. Before the green overtook me.
Alright, well, I wish you the best. As one of the gamers into fitness, any new exercise or lift variants you're incorporating in your routine lately? I started adding some reverse Nordic curls in mine, which is very difficult. That's great. Looking for some variation. Not really. I mean, one of the things you learn when you do it for such a long time is that it all works. It's just more about like doing it and continuing to do it. The one thing I will say that I kind of started experimenting with a little bit more was pausing, like the focusing on the stretch. It's not new or whatever, but like getting a full range of motion as opposed to trying to bounce out reps or whatever. I started doing like, even on bench press, I started doing pause bench instead of like how many reps can I do, and that's been, I like that a lot. I feel like I'm less prone to injury, which seems logical, but yeah. So I would say that, like everything, with everything, like curls, anything where you can like fully stretch the muscle and do it, I think is really important. Where's Alidoro? Where's his ass at?
Is anyone there?
Hey.
Brendel, the factory's locked up tight. You? I didn't think we'd ever... This place is crawling. Honor and trust, I'll never forget you.
Let's try Legion Boulevard.
Nice try, but I've been there already. And I know better. The puppets have already Again, you spurn my trust. I shall show you.
Oopsie, sorry. I'm a bad puppet.
Seems the hotel
I guess I'm a bad puppet. When did a thumbnail using Ultron? When you did a thumbnail using Ultra, I said, James playing Marvel Rivals? No. There are no strings on me. Do you guys think you'll finish Split Fiction? Yes. Because we both still really want to play it.
The cathedral. Maybe those who went there said the petrification disease. I'm worried about the I inherit now you. Ergo, without any moon, gather more. In the folklore of Krat, but as you get.
Alright, thanks. Thanks for the heads up. I got some new items for you that you already had.
This is a... I shall open it.
There you go.
Welcome
That should be nice
to
for you.
The Grand First, Second Lord, Third Lord, Fourth. I've told you about.
What do you got? Oh, an apple. Yeah, I'll take an apple. Sure, why not? Dark Moon. Sure. Okay, let's... How much do you want for it? I got a bunch of these. And a quartz. I would like a quartz too, please. Thank you. Alright. Who else needs to talk to me? How are you doing?
Thanks for
No, nothing. Have you played Claire Obscure? No.
Oh, it's you.
But it's on my list.
This hotel is indeed a refuge.
What the
from
fuck is on the
dangers
back
the
of the
outside
Wolfman?
world.
It's a... I don't remember the
I am
name
the
of it, but
Hound.
it's like a thruster
Ascending to the
pickaxe.
city's most aristocratic families. Repaying debts is what betrayal. I shall give you the... However, it's up to you.
You get a bunch of stuff that I don't need, because I have it all. Thank you. And then who I need to talk to? Vanini. It's on my list. I know a lot of people that have played it and really, really enjoy it.
At the House of Vanini, even...
But yeah.
I've been investigating.
Hold a wavelength decoder.
I always welcome friends. No one.
Okay. Craft a Legion arm. I got them all, baby. Can I modify? How many calibers do I have? These are all full, see? That's done. Okay, well, you get that. What's a super underrated part of working out and lifting that isn't talked about?
You know that stalker? The Hound?
That isn't talked
brought him
about.
Wow.
Something I always say is heavy is heavy. Like there's a, you always see,
And I don't know how I'd react.
like you assume that when you're strong, like the weight feels lighter, but you have to do so much weight that it feels heavy. So once you start doing stuff that feels heavy, you have to realize, oh, it's going to be heavy forever. I don't know if that's an unknown facet, but I never hear anyone talk about that. Okay, what is... I need another one. I need another one. I need another... And then all these are good. And then... This one I charged up. This one I didn't. Some of these are DLC weapons. There it is. Exploding pickaxe blade. Oh, I need more cash. Make this already very strong weapon even stronger. So what you're saying is give up because you will always feel weak. I'm not saying give up, but kind of.
I know my way around. If you want to test your skill, I know
There is
my
a
way
certain
around
amount
it.
of knowing that it's a marathon. Like, I remember in college, there would always be people who were like, oh, I'm trying to work out for spring break or this, that, or the other thing. And I'm like, that ain't how it works. Not even close to how it works. I feel like I used to sleep better when I worked out. Now I just lay there and look at the ceiling. Yeah, I mean, you might just not be too tired. You might, yeah, not be as tired as you need to be. Here's a pro tip about falling asleep. It's not an unknown secret or whatever, but I can fall asleep really, really fast if I can fall asleep really, really fast if I think of like a word or phrase, and then I try and think of something applying to a category for each of the letters in order in that word or phrase. So I like to do movies, or the names of video games, or the names of books, or you could do cities, or you could do just something that you know has a response for every letter of the alphabet. And then just pick anything. I was watching Police Story starring Jackie Chan, and so I went like martial arts. That was the phrase. So then you have to think of a movie that starts with the letter M, and then a movie that starts with the letter A, and so on and so forth. And it's really easy to do when you're conscious and awake, but if you're like closing your eyes, your mind starts to drift, and then you'll like go down these paths, but then you always bring yourself back to the task of doing that. And I have never completed a phrase. I always fall asleep. And it's even better if you have like, if you tend to have a tendency to wake up in the middle of the night. You say you can't, Liam, you say you can't focus on that. That's the goal, is to like not be able to focus on it, because pulling it back to that task resets your brain in a certain way. The other thing you could do is just do the alphabet. You don't need a phrase, but I feel like the phrase randomizes it. Once I got so tired of coming up with movies for the letter A, so that's my recommendation. That's my pro tip. I would like focus too much and not fall asleep. You think so, but it's very similar to meditation. Like if you've ever done like pretty standard meditation, there's a lot of, this is good game design. Look at this. They put a thing there so you don't have to run all the way down. Meditation has a lot of like, come back to the think of your breathing. Always come back to your breathing. Your mind will wander, but you always kind of come back to your breathing, and I feel like that's a good like thing to focus on. Always come back to, you know, the task. It resets you, and you will wander. You'll be like, oh, martial arts, let me try and think of a letter B, M, something with M, meet Joe Black, and then you'll be like, meet Joe Black, and then you go, oh, remember the car crash scene that got shared a lot? Have I ever seen Meet Joe Black? I don't know if I have. Oh, this, that, or the other thing. And you'll get completely lost in it, and then you'll go, oh, wait, hold on. What am I doing? Oh, okay, I'm supposed to think of the job. A, okay, so A. I'm trying to think of something that starts with A, and you just keep coming back to it again and again, and you might surprise yourself. That's my secret sleeping technique. Also, if you're able, I sleep with earplugs in. I started doing that recently. Not necessarily because things are loud or noisy, but sometimes sound will like draw my attention, and it just eliminates that possibility entirely. So those are my tips. Not fitness related, but I guess sleeping is important too. Path of the Pilgrim. So we're gonna, yeah, there's that dog. I see that bear trap now, dog. I see that bear trap. You cannot mess with me.
Once, Krat was just a
So we could technically, I think, start the DLC soon.
Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally
think we could technically start the DLC, get that achievement.
They left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
All right, Jiminy, thanks. Thanks for the heads up. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's not unlocked. Bad dog. Ow. Oh, dog, that was some sick moves, but I gotta kill you now. Would you consider this game a rhythm game like Sekiro? No, I don't think so. I mean, Sekiro definitely has a rhythm to it, but I don't know that I would consider it this game like that. Like, just because you can change different weapons and approach things differently, I feel like it's not necessarily Sekiro. This fucking bear. Hold on. Wait. Wait, Mr. Bear. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Mr. Bear. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I want to try something. Hold on, Mr. Bear. I want to try something. Oh my god. Please, Mr. Bear. Hold on. I want to... Alright, let's see. Let's see, guys. We know about bears, right? We know about bears. Oh. Oh.
7 out of 10, and I'm being generous.
Oh. 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 Uh-oh. Bad timing. Bad timing. Hi. I can't tell if it worked or not. I mean, it definitely de-aggroed, right? Owie! Oh, hey, dog. Excuse me. Watch the bear trap. Watch the U-trap. Ooh! That worked. Can you believe the most recent Transformers killed off Air Razor but are able to bring back Bumblebee from the dead? We never got to see her transform. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. It's like crazy, man. I can't believe I can't believe it. Frankly, I can't believe it. Me? I can't believe it. Thank you. Bumblebee is the new TF mascot. He's not allowed to die. That's true. Bumblebee sells toys. I like the Bumblebee movie. Oh, you're big. love how this weapon strings its attacks together. It's very cool. Oh, nice toilet. Hello. Hello. I feel like I get through the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. We're moving at that pace. We got some scratches. How did a G.I. Joe Transformers conversation start? What happened in the chat, guys? Something went really wrong that this happened in the chat. I mean, I'm fine with it. I just want to know how. Oh yeah, this is going to unlock the shortcut. This is like another thing I don't think I did the first time. Blue medicine did not work. It is not real medicine. Do not trust the blue medicine. Hey everybody, thanks for hanging out. I'm playing through Lies of P for the 4th and probably final time because I did not get all of the... I missed that twice. Because I did not get all the achievements in the DLC, and now I have to play through the game to get to the DLC to be able to get the final achievement for the DLC. And that's that. Oh, sick. Duck my ass out of that. Dog. Jump at me. Jump at me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sorry, baby. Why did you tell me I needed therapy in your intro ad? If I'm watching you, we're all good. Was that the ad? Did you get an ad for therapy? Was it like good therapy or bad therapy? Is every enemy a puppet? Does this guy count as a puppet? No. There's actually a very smart, I mean, for me, I'm a huge fan of this game, but there's a very smart progression of the enemies that you face in this game. When you start, you face puppets because that's the premise of the game, is that it's a creepy, evil world where puppets went crazy and they took over everything and they killed all the human beings. And then once you kind of get out of the city, you realize that maybe there's more going on than just puppet stuff. So you start fighting these guys, which are like these corrupted, twisted humanoid things. And then you find a letter saying that someone was giving out a bunch of blue medicine. You're like, well, that can't be related at all. Nice jump. So there's a pretty interesting progression. And then if you play the game again, there's like new context added to some of the things that you have faced over the course of the game. I don't need to go down there. Who's this guy? Miss me. was dirty. Dog. I'm sorry. You were supposed to be a mini boss. They did break bad, yeah. You were supposed to be a mini boss. I'm so sorry about that.
Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Marlin district. A nasty puppet has invaded our territory. Be careful.
There's actually more. The DLC does a really good job adding more context to some of these things too. Like, where did the stuff that caused everyone to go zombie come from? Who distributed it and why? So. That's frame perfect. Let's see. That's frame perfect. And that's frame perfect, so. Black Rabbit Brotherhood. We're gonna meet our friends, the Fox. Hey guys, remember me? Let me just level up and I'll be with you in a second. We're gonna go. Okay, so I guess the DLC is now officially unlocked. But technically, narratively, the DLC is like after chapter 8. So that might be, I might do it in the actual order that the game desires, which means more streams. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I saw you go into the factory.
I thought you would have been burnt.
Brother, being too frank. Why not join?
They're the Black
We
Rat.
heard their
All you have to do.
So,
Yeah, let's
smart
fight
choice.
together. That sounds fun. Come on, guys.
Wait. Not bad, eh? How are you done?
I can hear them. They call me a dumbass. Thanks for your help. Oh, you didn't help me there. Sorry guys, I saw something blue up there. Thanks for being my friends. What do you got there? Barmaid! Milady. That's electric. That's trap. Sorry, I remember. You guys come down to the trap with me? Wow. You really are my friends. So when did Dante get in Lies of P? I got the special haircut. I also found out that there was an item that I didn't get in the DLC. Not necessarily something related to the achievements, but... Thanks for coming down the trap with me, though. You could have let me die there. Let's try. Alright, come on, fellas. Let's go! Let's get this squad rolling.
Whoa, hold up. It's been a while since I worked like that. I got aches, you know?
You got aches?
And I wouldn't want to cramp your style. I'll take a breather here, then catch up later.
I feel like you're leaving me to face something dangerous on my own. You're not leaving me to face something dangerous on my own, are you? Oh yeah, this area. this area.
Here's a news bulletin. This just in. The intruder turned out to be Geppetto's puppet. This must protect the people's way for anyone who hunts it down. What a deal! Run, you idiot!
Stop throwing the shit at me. Ooh. Alright, you guys are really pissing me off. Ugh. Okay, alright. Who's throwing the other shit at me? You? You bastard? Jeez Louise. Ah. Dog. He tried to come at me. El Hernandez, thank you for listening to the podcast. Genuinely appreciate that. We really love doing it. As soon as I'm finished with this stream, I'm exporting the next episode. So I'm excited for you to hear it. Get back here, little guy. Pretty crazy. Some of this stuff I was like, I did this so many times. I had to run through this area so many times. Alright, quick squeak in the radio. Not this guy. What's in here? Nothing. Nothing worth anything. What are you doing up there? Careful! We're in the slums. They don't repair the roofs down here. Oh, phone. Hello.
Another fine day. I hope my return isn't too unexpected.
It's the King of Riddles.
You won't want to miss.
Where can one find your pod? In the description of this very video. You can take you to watch the YouTube one, or you can just search for Answer for It on basically anywhere podcasts are. But it's really fun. We do a Zach Anner, AJ Lacasio, and Elise produces it. She finds all kinds of funny trivia, and we really get very distracted. Young and bold. It's a candle.
That's right. Did you know if you know? It's as I can tell you're enjoying.
Your riddles stink. But yeah, it's a really fun podcast that we do. I think it's pretty silly. This is a weird thing to say, to even think about, but I think it's maybe one of the funnier things I've done since Funhouse. But I guess that's for you to decide. But did you think, like, there's a lot of stuff that we say that makes me laugh very hard? See if we can doggy. There's something up here I want to see if it works. this corner, I believe. There should be a trap. Hi. Gotcha.
Ha! It's funny seeing them all flustered. Hey, idiots.
Ow! How'd you do that? There wasn't a trap there. How'd you do that? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you so bad. This game is a Ghost in the Shell ripoff in disguise. Yeah, you're right. Arlecchino is the most morally gray character in the game. Interesting. I don't know if that works with the DLC. Maybe in this base game. Roberto, it's so dope. This was your game of the year when it came out. This was also mine as well. I also got 100 achievements, so I'll be starting the new LSC New Game Plus 4. Yeah, so that's why I'm playing it right now, is because I finished the DLC, loved the DLC, but did not get all the achievements. I missed one. And I got past the point of being able to go back and do it again. So now I'm playing the whole game one more time to try and get that DLC. I want those achievements. No. What's happening? Very cool. Careful, you're gonna hurt your ankles. Okay, you did finish the DLC. I was gonna say, hey, I guess your morality is to decide, but yeah, he doesn't feel very morally great to me. Maybe in this you could say, without having the whole thing. Also, if you've ever read Pluto, the Astro Boy reimagining, that's there's a lot of imagery from that related to Arlecchino. That's pretty great. Oh, I'll use that.
I
got one
thought
more
there
thing.
were no more.
I do love it.
Are you with the black? I can't tell what's real and what's fake. If it's fake,
I gotcha. I don't need this, but I'll buy it every time. Thank you. We don't need to go save. What are we thinking? Let's finish. Let's get these. These dang rabbits. Always coming at me, these dang rabbits. The area after this is like one of my favorite.
Good. Who'd have thought we'd make it this far? You've got all kinds of skills. Hey, everything went smooth as silk. And you know me, I don't impress easy.
Sure, but I gotta ask, you really gonna take on the Black Rabbit Brotherhood by yourself?
By yourself? They sound like year one Harry Potter characters. And yes, I am. Boss fight. This is my Halloween costume coming up. Guess which one I'm gonna be. I know what I should have done. I don't think I'll have time to do it, but I should have dressed like him. Great imagery. Super cool. Super cool imagery. Do you think I have time to dress as him real quick?
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like
No.
my brother.
Wait. Oh! Bro. Hold on. You don't want any part of this. Ugh.
Come on! You played nice with the others. Don't you want to play with me, Mr. Puppet?
Ow. Ooh, Nelly. He's like Kimari or whatever from Final Fantasy 10? 9? 10.
So this is Geppetto's puppet, huh?
Oh.
Admit, knows what he's doing.
Ugh. Trying to stun him. Uh.
Right there, surviving me. Bastard, you're a sweetheart. Whose news of yours?
Oh no. Sorry. Oh, sick. Nice job, big brother. Try to dress up as him. I remember Sanford and Son.
This puppet's crazy!
Bub, I read the fucking Pinocchio book once I finished this game because I was so into it. I read the book just to see, and I was like, oh my gosh, like pulling all the different tiny little references all over that.
Damn you. You'll pay for that.
Sorry, big brother. Sorry, big brother. And for the record, I beat all of you. Dressed up as him. Which one is it? This one? Yeah. Now I'm big brother. I'm the big brother now. Yeah, okay, that. And then that's unlocked. None of this matters. I'm a big brother now. Let's choose. Let's actually choose a new one. I like his face. Let's do fancy pants. Try this for a little bit. Yeah, it is pretty wild. This game also made me want to read a book too. A book that like I had completely written off as, you know, what could I possibly be interested in about this book? Because like there's a bunch of stuff that if you just know general Pinocchio lore, I guess you're like, oh, that's fun. Like, oh, you wish upon a star to like have someone help you, and that's how you summon for boss fights and stuff like that. That's cool. And then of course there's like the lying mechanic, and there's the nose mechanic, and all that stuff. But when you're reading it, you're like, oh, there's like a reference to this actual character, or they interpreted this a different way. But then there's also so much more, like, there's so much more lore. Also, I'm going to say this. There's a lot of games that they try and get rid of loading screens, but then they still have ways to hide the loading because you still need loading in a game. But if you have a loading screen, it's totally okay. Like, the loading screens pop up here when it makes sense, and it doesn't ruin the flow of the game at all, and you also have an opportunity to give more lore. I'm an advocate for loading screens. If your game needs loading screens, put loading screens in it. I'd rather look at a loading screen that has details and maps and lore and stuff on it, or even Symphony of the Night where you can swirl the icon. I'd rather do that than slip through cracks in the wall or crawl on my belly for an extended sequence just so that way the game can load invisibly in the background.
If you pick some gold coin,
that's it.
The people of ancient Krat, Stalker, please. I heard the alchemists. I interact. I heard about.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Let's see what's through these doors. The tree. Oh, golden tree. Hi, James. You were a childhood hero. I was 20. Okay. All right. That's fine. Just as long as I'm not your hero anymore.
Wow. I never expected.
That's a golden tree. A little pot over here. That's interesting. I wonder if that'll come into play.
Stalker, please.
I'll give you.
Stalker.
I'll give you golden fruit. I'll buy one of these, I guess. Is that fine? Is that?
Stalker, please. If you pick some gold coin fruit for me, I'll give you a reward.
I got a ton of it. I got 45 of them, dog. I'm rich. Do you want me to do I can recalibrate my whole P organ here. I give him a booster. Here, boom. Look, it's jazzed up. Tree's fucking thriving. And then when you do this, you're like, oh shit. Am I back? Oh my god, I'm back at the fucking thing. Holy shit. Hi, James. I was just looking up the book on Amazon. One version says Carlo Collodi is a pseudonym for Carlo Lorenzini, the name of the arcade section. How cool! Tell ya, it's great. And you know who the name of P may have been when the ergo that's in our character here, when he was a human being.
Oh dear. This is the Stalkers as a unified force. I believe you could be careful, sir.
Thank you. You know who it was. It's Carlo. Okay, have I done everything here? Because I think this might be a good stopping point. What do we got? Okay, that. Okay, I gotta talk to Geppetto. Talk to Geppetto. This is the DLC ready to go. But I kind of wanna keep going. I wanna keep exploring. Hey, G Daddy.
You're back, but with the boy. Why not strike at the root of the problem? The king
of puppets.
Always remember these this portrait.
Yeah, I found it. Who is it?
I remember it fondly.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was lost forever. To think that you
Brought it back to you.
Foolish memories of a happy.
Go and pop it up on the wall there. Pretty cool, huh? You like it? Enjoy, Daddy. Let's load up that P organ. So I have like these two, but I don't even know if I want any more of them. I don't need belt slots or weapon slots or the tree to go faster. Let's see. Weapon durability, no. 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 Attribute resistance, sure. Okay, Rosa Isabella Street. That's where we're headed next. Next time, we're going to the opera, baby. Oh, I gotta talk to her. Okay, not yet next time. After this, then next time, we're going to the opera, baby.
Hurry up. Rosa Isabel Street is ever so dangerous. Geppetto and I feel murder.
Oh, thank you. I'll play the piano for you as like a thank you. Pretty good. Pretty good. So would the book qualify as one of the few video game books that's actually good? I don't know. There are probably a bunch that are actually good, right? Like Witcher? That would probably be considered pretty good. I always thought Liza P referred to Paracelsus. Yeah, I think it's intentionally vague. Why is Elise in the chat saying Liza P with the P-E-E?
If you came from the I knew the I heard the Krat many people. I stopped co-op the hotel. I'm going to
So here's what you got to do. You really got to upset Elise. As I wrap up this stream, I need you to really upset Elise. She's in chat, and I want you to throw it back in her face by clicking on the link in the description and subscribing to the Answer For It podcast YouTube channel where we post all of our podcasts. And there's going to be a new episode tomorrow morning, bright and early. So that's how you'll get back at her. That's how you'll show her what for if she thinks you can come into our chat and say Lies of P with a P. That's not okay. But for now, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to keep playing through this game. I think we're moving at a pace that we can just do the whole thing. We're just do the whole thing. Do the whole thing and then maybe do the DLC afterwards. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys on the next one, probably several days at least. But all right, bye.